That's right. Always take your labels off your soda. As Daddy Derek would say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. This is a movie you should not watch with your parents. Hi, everyone. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good, I'm just saying it's one you should not watch with your parents. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Sanctuary. Sanctuary is directed by... Who directed it? Let's see. Okay. Zachary Wiggin. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It is written by Micah Bloomberg. Both worthy of mention. So, what is Sanctuary about? Well, it's a classic love story, you see. It's boy meets girl meets boy, boy's about to become CEO to a hotel empire, girl dominates boy after he tries to end their transactional relationship, and then shames and humiliates him into becoming a better man and falling in love. If your kids aren't out of the room yet, please take them out of the room. No, but in all seriousness, this is what the film is straight up about. The center of the story that's basically what the film is about. It's Hal. Hal is the soon-to-be heir to this hotel empire. He's played by one of my favorite sort of rising actors, Christopher Abbott. Big fan of his. He's terrific again in this movie. And he is at a hotel meeting a woman who we soon discover is his dominatrix. Her name is Rebecca. She is played by Margaret Qualley. And again, terrific actress who I really like. Who's terrific here. And her style is, like many dominatrix relationships, is not so much about sex, but about mind control. It's about getting people to, basically without any real major physical contact, find some level of gratification. She does that essentially by, demeaning this guy. And then he tells her, look, soon I'm going to be the CEO. He gives her a watch and says, look, this is over. We are ending our relationship. And Rebecca is not having any of it. And she wants, believing that she is the little games that they play together, little sexual games they play together, are the only reason that he has the confidence to have a job like this. She wants half of his first year's salary. When he seems to refuse, she constantly she will not leave the apartment, and neither will he. She keeps either trying to leave, coming back, and it becomes a sexual and mental game of wits between these two people in this hotel room as they try to figure out what the deal is and try to outwit one another. And that's the movie. Let the mayhem begin. So, Sanctuary, and it just gets weirder from there. Sanctuary is a movie that, when I describe it on paper, my score for this movie is going to seem very strange to some people. That being said, I absolutely adored this movie. I love this movie. This movie was riveting from beginning to end. I had such it's first and foremost, the dialogue in this movie, and the plot, and the where it goes, is genuinely riveting. Well thought out. Zachary Wiggin, very much also, a lot of the visual cues in this reminded me very much of Punch Drunk Love, in the way, use of color and very strange musical score as transitional moments, similar to Punch Drunk Love. What I loved about this movie is, similar to Punch Drunk Love, it is kind of a movie about two crazy people who, turns out, are kind of crazy for each other. And what I love about this, but this happens to be set in the world of sort of the BDSM humiliation sort of world. What I loved about this movie, though, was that line for line, also, it's one of the funniest films of the year so far. It's genuinely hilarious. The moments in this movie are so funny that I actually, like, and so unexpected in where the humor comes from. And also, I'm not sure to do this, the movie also was kind of sexy. It was. I mean, it does what it says on the tin kind of perfectly. Margaret Qualley and Christopher Abbott are phenomenal in this. The way they play off of each other, because it is really just them. I mean, there's really no other actors. There's maybe one or two people who kind of come in and out of an elevator, and there's people on like photographs of like his father. But otherwise, it's really just them for 97 minutes, I think. And it's just them. And the sort of psychological dance they play with each other, it's riveting to watch. And the two of them, they have genuine chemistry. Like, you buy that. You, in a weird way, as sort of unhealthy and weird as this relationship is, you kind of root for them in a weird way to kind of figure it out. This is a very strange movie, admittedly. I kind of loved it. I really was blown away. It's one of those rare movies that you get in a year where I actually started to kind of lean forward in the last half hour of this in kind of amazement and shock and joy. I was just like, this is so interesting. I was so absorbed in it. I love this movie. I really love this movie. I think the only other time that I had it in this year was my favorite film of the year so far, which was Of an Age, which was ironically the last movie I saw at this theater. It's not quite on that level, but I really did love this movie. I thought this was just one of the most entertaining, enjoyable films of the year. And guys, I'm going to give it, yeah, you see it, bang, 5 out of 5 stars plus for Sanctuary. I really love this movie. Man, 2023 is already shaping up to be a fantastic year for movies, man. I mean, just between this and Spider-Verse and John Wick and Creed and Of an Age, 1001, Suzume, like, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Like, this has just been a great year already. It's not even the midterm yet. We still have a few more weeks left of the first half of this year, and man, I already have a pretty big list. It might be the top 50 kind of year, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a pretty badass year for movies so far. Actually, I'm seeing Spider-Man again tomorrow night with a buddy of mine. But yeah, Sanctuary is fantastic. Go check it out. 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. It might not be in your town just yet. It opened 2 weeks ago in LA and New York. I had to actually drive about 45 minutes to see this movie. And it's worth it. It's going to be expanding, I think, as the weeks go on. It just started expanding this week, and it was at an art house theater. I live right outside St. Louis. It was at the Frontenac. I loved it. What a great movie. Yeah, trailer trash. Real quick trailer trash this time. There was one trailer, and it was a Red Band trailer, and that was They Cloned Tyrone. This looks really interesting. Apparently it's going to be in theaters and on Netflix. This looks really interesting. It has like Jamie Foxx and John Boyega, and it looks very weird. It kind of looked a little bit, the style of it reminded me a lot of like 70s blaxploitation, like Black Dynamite stuff. I really dug that. I love the title, The Clone Tyrone. I love that title. That's a great title for a movie. But yeah, that's it for trailer trash, surprisingly. And was there shawarma? There was visual stuff at the beginning of the credits, but no, there was nothing after. Nothing really. There was no like major like shawarma. Anyway, so that's it. Also, I would be remiss not to point this out. 3 people walked out like in the last half hour. Yeah, this is a weird movie. It might not be for you. But the weirdest thing of all, a couple sitting behind me, directly behind me, brought a baby to this movie. Hey, Junior, for your first birthday, our local art house is screening the NC-17 uncut version of Infinity Pool. The cum shot version. We're going to take you to see that. It's like, really? Why would you take your kid to this movie? I was just... And it cried a little. It mostly slept. It mostly was just quiet, but it's just so surreal. Why did you bring your child of all movies to Sanctuary? In case you're wondering, the title, it's their safe word. It's Sanctuary, that's why it's called that. It's just so funny to me. I don't know why. And the staff is really great. If you're in the St. Louis area, go to the Plaza Frontenac. It's a wonderful art house theater. They show you're guaranteed to see at least a good movie, especially if you are a big fan of art and like foreign films and like specialty movies. But this movie, like, some people walked out. It's just hilarious. I don't know why. I just think that's really funny. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this review. We will be back tomorrow. Well, I won't be back tomorrow because I've already reviewed Spider-Verse. So maybe I will do, if I can convince my buddy, maybe I will do like his quick thoughts for those who follow me on socials. We'll see. And then Sunday we will review Shooting Stars, the new Peacock original film about LeBron James, which that'll be interesting. I like LeBron James. I like LeBron James. LeBron James. So yeah, that's coming up. Next week we got Transformers Rise of the Beast and Flamin' Hot. Also, sometime next week, maybe, me and my buddy Becca Sandergaard are going to do a very early review for this country of the Canadian comedy I Like Movies. Thank you to Becca for hooking me up with that setup. Very nice of you. So we can review that together. I've been hearing nothing but good things out of the festivals for it. And then, so we'll have that on the horizon. And the midterm. So that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Greg, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's Hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find mails or reviews, listen to other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Twitter, I'm at RaisedGrant. You can find me on Facebook, RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. On Instagram, my Instagram is now open to the public. Unless you're a bigot or a bot, then you get a block. But it's RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant as well. And serialized, I'm all one word, a lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. Also, as the year goes on, I know that I kind of been slacking off on the podcast. I'm going to try to kind of soft reboot that down the line. Maybe sometime this summer, we'll get some new episodes out, I promise. I know we've been away for a good year. Just after episode 10, when we did like the midterm of last year. It's been literally a year. So we'll get back on that. Yeah. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Sanctuary? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And as always, until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make my with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Love you all. Bye.